What time is it, Helene?
Cardio time.
Whoa.
So that's how you get abs.
Today I am training at Dermats in Norwood. So I'm gonna go and meet Helene.
This better be good.
This is gonna be one of those transformations when, like, after the workout she gets like crazy shredded. I mean, she's already shredded, look at her. But that's it. Boom! Oh shit. Alright, so we're gonna move on to dumbbell bench press. Helene.
I don't know what that is.
You're gonna be lifting heavy tonight. Nah, it's gonna be good. So basically, an awesome movement for our chest and triceps. You have to control both weights on each side. But sometimes people find it a little bit easier on their shoulders.
Alright, 65 kilos. Kwame, let's see if you can do it. What am I saying? Of course you could do it. How do you feel?
Oh, that was good actually. You know, that felt better than I felt even last week when I did these. So pretty good. I'm gonna try to get 70 kilos after.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time.
Yes, good work. You know what? I can pick this up.
Up, it's your turn, mate. Come on, come on.
Are you ready?
Oh, let's go. Come on.
But I'm in the shit all flesh, talk reckless, coming for your neck, no stress.
Come on, Helene. Never give up.
But I'm in the shit all flesh, talk reckless, coming for your neck, no stress.
All right, Helene.
I'm ready for my set.
I just did 65 kilos.
I think I can outdo you.
Oh, what are you gonna go for?
I'm gonna do 67 kilos.
67.
Yeah,
Damn,
ready?
girl. Oh. Oh.
What are we doing?
So we are going to do an incline bench press. Again, we're going for heavy, so we're not focused too much on reps. We're only going to do about 5 to 6 reps on this one. I'm going to go heavier and heavier, and then we're going to come back to all our exercises and we're going to do an AMRAP, so as many reps as possible.
Niggas don't know my style, crooked smile, juvenile was a problem child. Try to
A 50 kilo dumbbell would be jealous.
I know. Hey babe, do you want to go to a date? I know, my last rep didn't look like a full rep to me.
Oh.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh no.
This
It's
guy.
alright.
Let's go.
Hey!
You have to motivate me.
Give us a tense.
Yeah, give us a flex, man.
Come on. He's outdoing you, Kwame.
I know, it's just up. I'm not flexing, guys.
Right. Oh, look at you go. Oh, Kwame, come on, he's showing you up. What are you going to do about it?
Thank you for joining me again. Today I'm going to be talking about the topic how to lose belly fat for men and women. So I was quite curious myself. I went onto Google search and searched for how to lose belly fat, and it turns out that this topic has had over 150 million searched times, and that is crazy. I mean, that's how many people are actually looking for this. So I thought I'll make a video on this. I'm going to keep it nice and short as well, so that way we can all benefit from it and you guys don't get bored. Before we start, make sure you hit that like, comment and subscribe button so I can make more videos for you guys. Okay, I'm just going to start by saying, when it comes to losing body fat, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot target specific areas of your body. But this doesn't necessarily mean that you cannot get abs or get lean or get toned or the body that you want, okay? I'm going to show you how. And I'm going to keep it really simple because I know most of the people searching for this term will also be beginners and even sometimes some advanced trainers, but I'm just going to keep it really simple so we can all benefit from this and make it easy to follow. So one of the most searched topics on the internet is how to lose belly fat. And I know most of you are wondering, how do we lose belly fat? When it comes to losing belly fat, you cannot target specifically where your body loses body fat from. Now this does not necessarily mean that we cannot get the abs that we've always wanted. All we have to do is decrease our overall body fat percentage. So now how do we do this? How do we decrease our overall body fat percentage? To keep it nice and simple, I'm going to break it down into two different things: our nutrition and our overall daily activity. Let's talk a little bit about our nutrition. When it comes to nutrition, this can also be broken down into a few different things. If you have a nutrition plan that you can't follow for a longer period of time, it makes it hard and you always end up going backwards. Now, being on a plan alone can be a little bit stressful for people, so you want to make sure you're enjoying the foods that you're eating. Our main point of focus is the types or choices of foods that we're eating. Now we want to make sure our foods are not too boring, so we can also keep this up for a longer period of time. This does not necessarily mean that you are eating KFC or pizza every day. But what I'm trying to say is there's a huge variety of whole foods and palatable foods that you can choose from. The next thing I'm going to talk about, which most of you would have already heard of, is your macronutrients and micronutrients. Now I know a lot of people may focus on their macronutrients, your proteins, your carbs, your fats, but a lot of people do not focus on micronutrients, and it's actually a really important factor. Your micronutrients help your body work properly or function properly, and as most of you would know, if your body isn't functioning well, you develop more stress and it is harder for you to lose body fat, or sometimes you can even put on body fat in the process. So there are apps online that you can track your macronutrients or micronutrients. If you guys want any examples, comments below and I'll be sure to reply to you and tell you what apps you guys can use, because there's so many of them. Moving on with nutrition. After you have tracked your macro and micronutrients, you also want to ensure you're eating in a slight deficit. But again, there's a connection between your nutrition and your overall daily activity, because the amount of energy you exert from your overall daily activity is going to contribute to how much you can actually put into your body. So I know most of you would have heard of energy in, energy out. When we talk about a deficit, we want to ensure that the energy that is going in is slightly less than the energy that's going out. The energy going in is the food that we put into our body. The energy going out is basically the energy we burn from our daily activity. So we've covered a bit with nutrition. Again, I didn't want to keep this too long because I don't want you guys to get too bored. Let's talk a little bit about our training, because I know most of you are wondering. So we did a session before with Helene and I know most of you are wondering, do you have to train differently for a man and a woman? Personally, I do not think a woman and a man have to train differently. I personally think you have to train towards your goals. So for instance, if you want to improve your arm size, you might want to increase the frequency. in how much you train arms. If you want to increase your glute size for a lady as well, you might want to increase the intensity of your training and even the frequency of your training. So again, it's not gender specific when it comes to training. It's more based on what muscle groups or what body parts you want to improve on. Let's talk about our resistance training to start with. Our resistance training is quite important because even at rest, when your muscles are sore, you are still burning more energy. So this is going to increase your energy output. When I was talking before about energy out, that's increasing your energy out and allows you to eat more too. Our next thing we're going to talk about is cardio. Cardio, as you guys will see, is also really, really important. Your body burns a lot of energy during cardiovascular sessions. Most of you would already know that during the cardiovascular session, in that period of time, you burn quite a lot of calories. So during that period of time, you burn quite a lot. However, with resistance training, after your training session, even that, you are still burning more calories. So you can see the importance of having both of those in your regime or your fitness plan. Our sleep is really, really important. I look like I probably need sleep right now. Probably gonna get some after filming this video. But yeah, sleep is super important. It helps reduce your stress levels, helps with recovery. Thank you so much for joining me, legends. If you need help with your training or meal plans, feel free to click the link in my description below. Thank you.